October 25th, 2016, about 5 o'clock on this Tuesday. Rick Miracle here in the mountains of North Carolina, noticing one horrendous day of sky spraying. Intentional dumping of chemicals in our skies. I've been watching the jets zoom back and forth. You can see the spray line here blowing from the center to the right. And this stuff is blowing like powder. There's another sprayed line, another sprayed line. Unbelievable! What are they dumping? Look at these lines, line after line after line. You'd think that people would be in the uproar, screaming, marching on Washington, D.C. What are you dumping in our sky? And here's a plane doing it while we watch. It's like he just stopped after that one squirt. Ah, electromagnetic radiation. I see some ripples. So there you have it. All that stuff appears to be dumped chemicals in the sky here in the mountains. And here's another live one. You can't make this stuff up. Flying right into that white patch. Just sprayed that one. Anyways, Rick Miracle reporting. They're spraying us like we're bugs. I don't think we're bugs. October 26th, 2016. Tuesday. Alright, take that back. Wednesday. Sky spraying here in the mountains of North Carolina. October 31st, 2016, Rick Miracle here in downtown Asheville. Watching this one plane spray chemicals in the sky like you see here and here. You can see some clouds on top of these buildings in the horizon there. But generally speaking, straight above is all sprayed chemicals. These are clouds. This stuff is sprayed chemicals, sprayed chemicals, sprayed chemicals, sprayed chemicals. You can say what you want, but I can't see how this spraying of chemicals in our sky can be good for us. Here's the courthouses in Asheville. Fire station, police station, and gargoyles on the roof there. You can see them sticking out. So how apropos is that? We got pictures of dragons overlooking the city on this building. Gargoyles and gargoyles. Or dragons or serpents. Meanwhile, as you can see, they're dumping chemicals. Here's another one coming right out non-stop. Look at this. There's a mission here to spray us. Why? Anyways, I monitor the situation, I make videos and post them on YouTube. And this one here is spraying away too. Rick Miracle reporting. October 31st, about 4 o'clock. Just walked out of the government building and looked up, and these planes are just streaking across the sky, spraying and spraying. The evidence is clear. You can see the line after line, plus the powder. There's another one right here. I kid you not. Can't see because of the blinding light. He just seems to have turned off the nozzle. There's the spray line. There he goes. This guy is still spraying. Seems like he just turned on the nozzle. Here's one flying. Doesn't look like there's anything coming out at this moment. About ready to fly into that cloud. So there you have it. Amazing blanket of chemicals dumped in the sky. This guy is still spraying. Line after line after line, and the evidence, the blanket of chemicals, obviously coming down to the ground, the earth, gravity, etc. So I'm breathing this stuff in my lungs and getting in my body. Here in downtown Asheville, North Carolina, in the mountains. We're being sprayed like we're bugs. And the trees have changed colors, red and yellow, and fall is here. And this stuff is falling out of the sky that you see. Rick Marrico reporting. October 31st. About 5:30 on this Monday, Halloween. Looks like the powers that be have a surprise for us today. A Halloween treat. More sky spraying, and all these lines, as you notice here, all begin around the same place. They're not continuous. And they seem to end around the same place. And if you look up straight at the sky, you see residue of powder in this white pasty background, not to be confused with clouds. Anyways, then there's more spray lines here between the clouds. Looks like they're spraying on top of the clouds. If I had to do a perception opinion. So they all begin at the same place, obviously an intentional turning on a nozzle. One after the other on top of each other, and apparently on top of the clouds. And we are having a drought in the mountains, and there has been accusations of weather control. There's an old church here in Asheville. So Asheville, North Carolina, a great city, but I suspect the sky spraying is not great. I suspect it's malevolent, not benevolent. There's some evil purpose, and it seems to be altering the weather, and we're 5 or 6 inches behind on the rain here. Everywhere I go, people say they think it's never going to rain in Asheville again. Go look up on the computer black chemtrails. Apparently in Canada and Germany, here's another one spraying live on top of this cloud over here. But apparently in Canada and Germany, people are reporting in the United States, wherever. Look it up. Black chemtrails. So I guess the question is, what are they dumping? When can they change the recipe? And how detrimental will that be to people? Humans. With all the other ugly stuff going on in the world, one has to assume everything is connected, and that the sky spraying is ugly also. Just using my God-given brain and putting 2 and 2 together. There's a plane flying, not spraying, by the way. Coming right up to that splotch in the center of this screen. So there you have it. You can video the planes dumping chemicals, and you can video planes not dumping chemicals. And there's no technology today that would allow normal chemtrails like this out of a modern jet engine. It doesn't exist. If you go look up on the internet, these are actually drums on board the planes, and they are nozzles. Plenty of people have become whistleblowers and have told the story of what they have seen and the repercussions because they were telling what they had seen. Drums and nozzles on planes and all kinds of sinister activity connecting the sky spraying, weather control, weather warfare, possibly part of the United Nations New Age, New World Order population reduction. Seems like it. Rick Miracle reporting.